Ladies, let me tell you, ladies, I support you. I really do. I always love our queens. You know what I'm saying? I always love our melanin queens. Always. I always love the race of humanity because we all one race. That's humanity. Say what you want to say. Oh well, it's been this and this and that. At the end of the day, we all one race. That's the simplest as I could put it to you. You know, I wonder when you get on the other side if they ask you what race you are. They don't even. It's a whole different operation over there. But I support you, ladies. You know, a lot of y'all are real great. A lot, a whole lot. I'm with you. I'm rooting for you. If you got your black queen and you got your black king and y'all together, ladies, I am rooting for you. Cause you just gotta keep it strong. See, the grandparents back in the day, they knew how to keep things strong. Cause they knew procedure. He gets up at so and so time. All right, so I have the breakfast ready and the clothes ready at this time. I'll get up. He get up at 5. I get up 4:30. Make it happen. He leave the house. He got his breakfast and his lunch ready. If you're real good, you cook all the meals right then and there, have them prepared right then and there. Some people are real good that they can do it like a week, almost a month in advance. It all depends upon how you do it. And the meal's ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for y'all. I'm rooting for y'all, ladies. Had the meals ready. Some of y'all still do it. Y'all know how to do that thing. Have all the meals ready. And bam, now he got breakfast. You know for sure he got breakfast and lunch at least. Now you just gotta make your dinner plans. You're around the house, you children watching TV, you might clean the house, wash your clothes, or do whatever you do. You go do some shopping. See, y'all know, ladies, y'all know, most of y'all got it made, really. You just gotta know how to work your man for them to work a little bit and make them feel good. That's not a hard job, you know. So y'all know the truth. Y'all know that men had that hard job. But I'm not taking anything away from you because it is hard to keep house. Like, I've been like kind of in the house and doing certain things. This part is difficult too. So I don't take nothing away from y'all. But y'all know y'all not out there that 9 to 5 every day. They got to come back and deal with all this at the house every day and keep up the house and, make calls and do certain things that y'all know that you're like, man, yeah, he's still out there working. He's working 16 hours a day. Ain't come back. Done work 24 hours, got to get back up again to work again. You like, nah, I'ma stay at home mom, baby. I'ma stay at home mom, baby. But ladies, I'm with y'all, man. Look, see, we starting to get back to that kind of like, old fashioned. I want to say like that generation. That's definitely, it's not really left, but it's definitely coming back to where we kind of trying to get more together. It don't seem like it, but think about it. Everybody who like they out there and they like like ladies, you single or whatever, you out there, you looking. You see what I'm saying? And then you find somebody, you like, well, yeah, I hear a lot of them say like I'm like kind of in a situation or something like that. You're looking for somebody, but you want to be free, but you're looking for somebody, and that's what mess up a lot of your relationships though. So ladies, I got your back. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you do. One girl, I was just kind of talk to her a little bit. She knew how to feed that ego. How you doing? How you doing, my handsome man? Yo, shorty, you need to stop that. You have to stop what you doing. She like, what? I like, you know what you doing. You know what you doing. He's like, well, I learned from the best, you know. And see, y'all gotta learn how to. We real simple. We real easy creatures. The Lord made things easy for us, so we real simple, easy creatures, easy beings. He gave us all His power, put it inside of us. We got all His power. All we want to do is really please the Lord, and please our woman, and like that. He gave us all. He made stuff real simple for us. It ain't about all this, glitz and glamour. Even though certain things are good, the machinery. Some people like the machines. Some people are machine person. Some people are, artificial intelligent person, thing like that. So, people like, different things like that. Some people are more hooked into the internet. Some people are more hooked, geared towards machines. I myself, I'm a little bit of both. Like, I'm not fully into like AI, but I like technology. I like machinery. See, most men, you get your hands on things, and ladies, if you understand us, we got our tools, and we working on stuff and different things. But what does he think of? Well, we can have nothing on our mind, or at the same time, we can have a billion things on our mind. Because it's always something going on. So it could be, and maybe every once in a while we get that chill day. What you think about? We ain't thinking about nothing at all. I'm just, you might say nothing, man, I'm thinking about you, but you don't got nothing on your mind. The next day, or maybe the next second in that day, it's just a lot of stuff we think about. So ladies, I got your back. I got you. I just wanted to let you know that I forgot about y'all. You want to find a good man? That's easy. That's easy. Why don't y'all ever start in the church? That's a good place to start. Not to say you don't got no, I'm trying to find another word here. Can I say shiesty? Because I wanted to use some other words, but, you got to be careful there too. But, you could kind of like, all right, figure out what this person is about. You see what I'm saying? It's not really that difficult. Your knight in shining armor could be at the club. Your knight in shining armor could be at the grocery. I mean, it's so many places that the Lord might lead you to where they may be. But if you think about it, you say, oh man, I run a really, 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 really good man. Wouldn't the church be a place to start? Not just at a bar, not just online, even though those things are good tools, but your starting place. Your starting place. That's what you gotta do. You gotta think like that. And some of y'all still sitting around this day, oh man, I want a good, man, you just sitting around, you just go home every day sitting around. Stop doing that, lady. Stop doing that. Get out there. Cook a meal. Start cooking. You don't even have to open the window and start cooking something. And see who sniff it out, Start fire up that grill, go outside, put some hot dogs. So it's so easy for y'all. And some of y'all know it's easy, but it's so easy for y'all. Go ahead and figure that thing out, baby. And then you got somebody there that'll be there and take care of you. Even if it's just, I'm not saying do this, but even if it's just a time to kind of figure yourself out. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna do that to, you go ahead and do that to kind of figure yourself out and do that. I'm not saying that that's what you should do. If that's what you do, of course I can't stop you, and it may not be stopped by like the Lord, but I'm not saying that's what you do, but y'all could come together and have some years together and be all right. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. Look at it like that. So I am here for you, ladies. Don't forget. And if y'all got any questions, don't be afraid to drop some comments. Cause see, I know a lot of people out there, they got questions, stuff like that, but they be like scared or whatever. And sometimes people like, like kind of blurt stuff out at me, and then we just having a conversation. But I'm like, in my mind, when I get a chance to think about it, I'm like, how long has this person been keeping this inside? Like I've been moving, I'm working and stuff like that. Like how long has this person been holding on to this pain or just this thoughts or whatever? How long has it been? That's why I like to address a lot of my situations either face to face or just head on, or sometimes it could be like through a call or something like that. But most of the time it's straight up because I don't got time to be bottling stuff and playing around and stuff like that because life's too short for things like that. But I'm gonna get back to it, ladies. Check out the Christian Boy for more. I know y'all gonna have some questions and comments soon. I got the answers. Good, bad, whatever we talk about. Oh, I got the answers. I see. You say, well, how can you say that? How can you say you have the answers to this and this and that? You know what? Because see, I serve somebody who higher than us all. You see, and he always got the answer. I didn't understand everything at first, and he just wrote the book and left it and thing like that. It's right there. Every time I got a question, I go straight to the good book. Hey man, can you help me? Yeah, sure. I wrote a whole novel for you. I wrote a whole holy scripture for you. If you just had a piece of it, it would be enough. If you got the big gigantic Bible with all the text in it, or you got the small one with not a lot in it, it's still enough. And then you got a direct link to me. So I got you. So ladies. You got a man, and you're a good man. Take care of your man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Now, I'm going to say this for the men. Men, you got a good woman. Take care of your woman, man. Some of y'all got to eat. That's all you had to do. Take care of your woman. You couldn't even do that. If you get a chance again, take care of that woman, man. You get home, hey, how you doing? Hey. Maybe, hey, little stuff. Yeah, you don't know to change up. Surprises sometimes. They love surprises. We don't always love them, but they love them. Change up sometimes. She come in, hey, let me take that jacket and purse for you. She was like, who is this? Where did you leave the other person? Let me take your jacket and take your purse a little bit. Let me take that for you. What do you want that say? Oh, put the jacket on the rack and take the purse, put it on the nightstand, something like that. All right, lay down for a bit. Well, don't you want me to watch the kids? No, Mom. I said, lay down. Get yourself some rest. I got to cook me something in here. And I know she gonna be like, oh my goodness, he gonna burn down the house. No, make something that you can make, man. Make something that you can make, man. You don't have to be much. Try to make some fries and hot dogs. Y'all have fries and hot dogs. Hook up the hot dog, put some, you might put a little something on, some seasonings or something like that on the pound. What type of meat she like? And don't be funny about that. What type of meat does she like? Put a little beef on there. Does she like pulled pork on top of it? Does she like the Polish hot dog? What does she like? See, you gotta think like that. Man, I can't really cook. You can't boil a hot dog. You can't bake one. At that point, you're not even really cooking. You just put the hot dog in the water. It's cooking, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like you baking a cake. Now, if you bake a cake, that's definitely cooking because you got to know about the batter and eggs and milk and all the different ingredients, and then you got to watch it and set it on a certain time, stuff like that. Okay, then you making a cake, you definitely cooking, right? And you're still cooking if you make a hot dog, but you're not doing as much. So Make some hot dogs. Put them in there. Ladies, I ain't forgot about you, but I'm just talking to the fellas right now. Put some hot dogs in there. Boil some. You can't boil something, put them in the oven. Come on now. I know you can put them in the oven, wait about 10 minutes, come back, see if they done. Wait 5 minutes if you ain't sure about 10. Wait 5, come back, no, they ain't done. Come back again and 10. Whenever they get done, they get good. Don't make them black and burnt, or make them, you know when something's sizzling and it's good. Hey, y'all got some hot dogs and fries. And you can turn them one day to hot dog and Friday. You don't have nothing? We drinking water tonight. We drinking tea. We drinking, something healthy. You might blend something up, something like that. Ladies, and this is the last I'm gonna say about y'all, ladies. Please stop acting like you don't know how to cook. It is sad. It is sad. That's like us acting like we don't know how to work. Of course we know how to work. I'm working on getting me a few other jobs now with of course with the social media thing, but I might have to do a few regular ones. Just because I like to keep the cash flow, you know what I mean? It all depends. Whatever happens. But hey, ladies, stop trying to act like, y'all don't know how to cook. Oh, we just what's the one? I'm trying to think what the one lady is like. Told the dude, well, we could just hire a maid. I almost turned the whole table and everything. I was like, what the? Hire a maid. Oh my goodness. That is just so lazy. Especially if you could be home, you with somebody, and you ain't doing too much. It's not even hard to cook. You're like, oh, the cooking in the oven. Get some, especially in this year. I can see back then it may be a little bit hard. It wasn't even really that hard back then. But back then you had to actually make some stuff from scratch and stuff like that. And you might have been, if you were really rich, at some point you had microwave, right? But other than that, you had ovens. You had to make stuff from scratch. So, ovens and stovetops. So that was a little bit harder. But then once you got the microwaves and the air fryer, okay, it's not really that hard then once you put that mic in there and you can nuke some stuff and stuff like that. So to say, oh man, I can't cook. Go get some TV dinners. Oh my God, it's so many options that you have, ladies. I'm here to help you, to give you the options of what you have. Go get some TV dinners and make it look like you've made some stuff. Go get some Hungry Man, take them out the box, throw it in the trash can, put it with the trash or something. Put that on them. Start off with something small that you can do. Look, we're gonna have, Hungry Man's a couple nights a week, so till I get this thing right. And then while you're making the Hungry Man, you read the cookbook, or you just thinking, okay, hamburgers, hot dog. If you don't know how to do that, ask one of you. Gotta have a girlfriend or somebody that know. Ask one of your girlfriends, hey girl, can you show me how to cook? One of your girlfriends know how to cook. I promise you, one of your girlfriends know how to cook, or they know somebody who know how to cook. Well, I don't really know, but I know, Sally. She got a ton of people around her. She got some chef. But it's when you break it down, it's not hard. And a lot of the women I see walk around looking for people to finance them, but you can have a whole, what's the name? Oh man, if you know how to do that thing right, you wouldn't be walking the street corners and stuff like that. And I'm not everybody, so I can't knock anything that you do. The Lord know you better than anybody else. So that's why I'll never be like, oh man, they doing so and so, because the Lord will meet you where you at. You see, He'll meet you where you are. But you go in there. Let me get back to the cooking thing. Same thing for you, ladies. You go in there, you make some burgers. Think about easy stuff that you can make. and you make that, and then you start looking at some stuff that you're like, oh, I can do that. Oh, I can boil some hot dogs. Or I can get a little grill and grill them. I can make some fish, or I could buy some. You could go buy some fish already pre-made in the boxes and put that. It's already made. You don't have to put no flour or grease or none of that. It's already made for you. You just had to put it in the oven, or if you want to grill it, however you want to do it. But mainly something like that. If it's already pre-made like that, you just got to put it in the oven. And like, I don't want to cook. I want to, I want to hire somebody to cook. Man, you find somebody that's, good enough to support you and stuff like that. And it's easy. It's real easy for y'all, but you gotta get that mind frame right. So like, it's the same thing with me and with us with Ben. Like, you know, I could probably walk outside right now. Matter of fact, I know I can walk outside right there and within a few minutes find somebody. I'm on a different path right now. But if we just talk about just, finding somebody, that's not, that's not difficult. Now the other stuff is, do they match with you? Or, is it a spiritual thing, or are y'all just together for, just all right? We just gonna be together for a little bit till both of us get stable, and then we'll move on to the next. That depends. But hey, y'all got it, man. And if y'all got any questions about what to do for your man and stuff like that, hey, our man, I know what we like. And then don't be scared to ask questions. Like, you ask him what he like. I like to watch the game. Okay, so y'all watch the game. You don't even understand the game, but you might watch a few games with him, and you might go see. When you let a person you with, you might go watch the game by yourself while he's not there to see what's going on. How can you say you don't understand the game, but you understand relationships? Oh, I love you, I love that. You can get all that, but how can you get somebody throwing the ball in a hoop? See, that's common knowledge. Somebody scoring a bucket. You don't understand somebody scoring a bucket. You don't never watch the game. You don't have to see. You don't have to watch the whole game. Watch a part of it a day. You watch a little bit per day. You'll get the better understanding. Watch some football per day. You'll get the better understanding. Anything you do in life, I believe, anything you do in life, and if you do that every day, you get a better understanding about what it is. So that's what we're gonna wrap it up with, ladies. I hope y'all drop some comments for me if you got some questions and things like that. And I appreciate the day. I hope you don't think that I'm trying to come down hard on you. I'm just trying to, make y'all laugh a little bit, be entertained, but also help you out a little bit. I was talking to, one of my cousins or whatever, and I just like, giving them some advice on some things. I say, hey, ain't nobody tell me. You got a chance, baby. You got a chance to start, early. Do this, and keep going with it. You got a chance while it's early. See, a lot of people like to see what you do and then see you get good at it, and then that's what they gonna do. You don't have to wait on nobody. Start some stuff of your own. The worst you can do is just not be successful at it. That's the worst thing that you can do, or you just started it don't work out. Okay, that's one thing that you tried that don't work out. Try something else. I can't tell you how many times I done tried something, failed, try, succeeded, tried, failed, try, succeeded, try, failed, try, succeeded, try, failed. And certain things worked out, certain different. I'm not mad at that. You know what time when I get upset? I get upset when you don't try at all. That's what makes me upset. Sometimes I gotta pick myself up. Hey, get off your behind, do this. Go cut that grass and go get the lawnmower. Get up, gone. Give yourself encouragement too. Hey, let's try this, and make sure you have enough funding or whatever else you need for a little bit of stuff, and then go ahead and give it a try. That way, if you fail, okay, well you fail, but you got some money to bounce back off of or whatever. Or you made your plan. Okay, if I fail, then this is gonna happen. I don't want you thinking like that, but you might have a backup. Make a plan. You see, put that thing together. Make a plan. And a lot of you females, I heard a lot of females say that they just want to do what they want to do, and that's fine. But see, as long as you keep that same mind frame, you're gonna be stuck in the same cycle. Change some things. This year, I've definitely changed some things. I've changed my DNA through just reciting a few words and just keep thinking that way. And now it changed to anything I do. Now it changed to I can do. I don't even have that negative. What do you do? I can do it. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthened me. I want to talk to you a little bit longer, but I just want to say thank you. I appreciate this time. If this movement this movement drop some comments for this movement. If it moved you and it just pushed that movement forward for you to just have better understanding and for you to have that family mentality or stuff like that. I'm telling you about some things that I experienced and people have told me, and that I know how life is. Because the thing is, it's a lot going on. So, excuse me, you gotta balance it out. Sometimes you gotta pause. You're doing this, sometimes you gotta stop. Think about it. When the last time you all right, I'm just gonna stop everything. And then that's when you get your idea. You gotta stop. Well, that's gonna be it for me for right now. I may come up with some more stuff later, but I just want to let you know some stuff and let you know that I'm here for you and let you know that you can do it. Somebody watching this that may have changed their life for the better. You just come drop a comment. Hey, yeah, I was watching it. And I started cooking, and everything was just everything going good. Everything's going great. Everything's going excellent. I appreciate that advice that you give me. I'm giving a lot of people advice, and I ain't hey, yeah, you did good. Come back, pat on the shoulder. Some people have done it. Some people haven't, and that's fine. I'm not here just to get the pat down. Yeah, you're doing good. Hoorah and all that. I'm here to make sure that you get the advice you need to move to the next level. That's all. So thank you so much. I'm gonna run this video, and just me watching for more.